Welcome to my channel, I'm Dani, and today's video is a tag video called The Extremely Weird Things That I Do With My Luxury Handbags. And I was tagged by the creator of this tag, Ron from Ramirify. Thank you so much, Ron, for tagging me. So in Ron's video, of course, he shares his deepest, darkest secrets, the weird things that he does with his luxury handbags. That sounded really weird, but I promise you it's not as weird as it sounds, so go ahead and watch his video as well. I've linked it in the description box below. I certainly have a few deep dark secrets of my own. Some of these are just embarrassing and maybe you'll find them entertaining. So my first deep dark secret is that I kind of regret buying so many patent leather bags. So I have my Louis Vuitton Rossmore clutch over here. I have my Lady Dior in a small over here. I have my Leah tote over here from Coach. I also have my Chanel wallet on chain and the Louis Vuitton Agenda PM. Now it all started with this tote from Coach. This is the Leah tote. And I love this bag so much because it showed me how durable and wearable patent leather can actually be. This is one of my first expensive bags and I've used this bag for about 10 years now. I actually recently purchased the bag to replace her, so I'm using that at the moment. I haven't shown you that bag just yet, so wait for that unboxing. Anyway, there was an incident with this bag over here. So the second time I used this bag, so she was practically brand new at the time, I got the worst color transfer on the back of the bag. I had a big black stain over here from a new jacket that I hadn't washed. I was absolutely devastated, and of course I didn't know how to remove it, and I was reading that you can't really remove stains from patent leather. In any case, despite my broken heart, I decided just to turn a blind eye to the stain and continued using this bag for the 10 years leading up to today. At approximately the 7-year mark, I decided to just check on the stain to see what it looked like. It had completely gone. I assume that it gradually rubbed off my clothing over that many years. And patent leather, when used, actually wears really nicely. So this is a 10-year-old bag. Sure, when I place her down, she does collapse a little bit on the sides, but when she's full, the leather is actually really beautiful. Not much corner wear whatsoever for a big bag. There are stains on the bottom of the bag, some of them ink stains, but the corners still look really good for a bag that I chuck around like nobody's business. I also hear comments about patent leather getting sticky over time, and to be honest, maybe I'm a bit insensitive to stickiness, but I've never noticed patent leather to become stickier than the day that they came. This bag doesn't feel sticky to me whatsoever. And the way I'm going on about patent leather, I am contradicting myself. I'm sounding like I love patent leather bags, so why do I regret buying them? Okay, so because this bag wore so well, I decided to go ahead and buy more patent leather bags. Unfortunately, at the time when I purchased these bags, I was not that educated about the resale value of patent leather and the resellability of them. Since resale value is very important to me, I guess from my point of view, I wish I didn't purchase this exact bag from the boutique. I wish that I purchased this bag pre-loved because I would have gotten a much better deal for the bag, or if I purchased it from a boutique, to have chosen a different leather. The thing is, other than resale value, resellability of patent leather is not very high either, meaning that a lot of people don't desire these bags. So even if you price these bags at really low prices, there's a chance that you can't actually sell them. And I think that's because, for the reasons I already mentioned, meaning, you know, potential stickiness, the high maintenance, the color transfer that you can't remove. The next secret I have to share is that I want a Chanel classic flap. Oh. I know I said in this video over here that I was not going to buy a Chanel classic flap, that I don't need one and I don't want one. And that's because if I wear it on my shoulder, I'm concerned about squashing the bag and causing the flap to tent, and I think that's just not a good look. But I have been watching Karis from LV Lover CC wear her classic flaps crossbody, and I love how it sits really high and it's really easy to access. So although initially I thought, no, I'm not going to wear the Chanel classic flap crossbody, I am slowly but surely being converted. And the thing that really pushed me over the edge is that one of my friends allowed me to try her Chanel classic flap crossbody recently, and I'm loving it. So I'm pretty sure that there will be a Chanel classic flap unboxing on my channel. Stay tuned. So the next deep dark secret involves my Kelly 32. Now, I don't think that the 7RP inserts are worth the money. So obviously I paid for it with my own money, that's why I can say this. This one costs about 640 Australian dollars. Now sure, it is very luxurious material. This is Alcantara lining. I think you see them on the insides of limousines or something like that. I don't know, I don't own a limousine, But I own a Kelly, woohoo! So my Kelly was my very first Hermes bag, so obviously I was going to be looking after her. And after the high of purchasing such an expensive bag, I went ahead and just bit the bullet, closed my eyes, and paid for this insert. After I've used it and after I have tried out other inserts, I don't think they're worth that much. I feel that this is really being marketed as a luxury bag insert. It's sort of like when you buy Louis Vuitton, you're paying for the brand as well. So I feel like when you buy this, you're also paying for the brand. I have my Birkin over here, and let me show you what I have in my Birkin instead. I have a very affordable, not so soft felt insert from Katie Australia. And I think this insert is good enough for my Birkin. This was like $20 compared to 640 Australian dollars. I'm not sold. Now I have other deep dark secrets pertaining to my Kelly, but I think that deserves a whole video on its own. So do look out for that one. And it's a video about how I baby my Kelly. Most of it's a little bit embarrassing. So I'm going to be tagging some people to do this video as well. Go ahead and check out the description box to see if I've tagged you or not. And to end on a positive note, why don't you watch this video over here where I talk about the 10 luxury items I would buy again and again.